The Rainbow Light Body, Pleiadian Light Forces Transmissions February 12, 2021. Channeled by Michael Love. A special message to the starseeds of New Earth, for immediate planetary broadcast. Great One. In this special transmission, we will share sacred information about how the very real and amazing rainbow light body truly works. This message is encoded with special DNA triggers designed to activate you to higher and higher levels of conscious awareness of what is. The highest blessings and love to all the starseeds of planet Earth. Without you, there would be no light here. You are the light that shines. We give you great honor. Let there be light. Dear One. Light is information and darkness is simply the lack of information. When we say information, we mean all the information that exists in this universe, or the sum total of all existing universal information. This information is what all things in the universe are composed of. Other terms for this light or information would be data, energy, intelligence, knowledge, library, existence, truth, Akashic records, or simply what is. The great central sun in the 12th dimension is a repository for the sum total of all of this information. Think of solar rays shining, but moreover, think of the rays of light carrying packets of this total information from one end of the universe to the other, if you will. Dimensions are not physical places, but are ranges of frequency. These frequency ranges are universal constants that do not change. Dimensional frequency ranges are measured in Hertz frequency. There are 12 primary dimensions in this universe, and each higher dimension resonates faster than the one below it. One dimension has nothing in common with another, and each dimension has a protective barrier between it and the next closest dimension. The 12 dimensions of this universe correspond exactly to the 12 primary states of consciousness that exist in this universe. Currently, there are only 6 out of 12 states of consciousness which have been mapped by Earth scientists. The 5D state of consciousness is called Gamma and is a state of perfection and bliss. The 6D state of consciousness is called Lambda and resonates at 100 to 200 Hz and is yet to be officially recognized as a state of consciousness on Earth. Supernatural abilities only begin to operate at the Gamma, 5D, level and are fully functional in the Lambda, 6D, state of being. Godlike abilities become more expansive as you move into the faster states of being at the high end of this universe, from 7D to 12D. A chakra is a multidimensional portal, aka /wormhole, that allows light information to travel instantly across the universe. There are 12 primary chakras in this universe, which are also the same chakras in the layered body system. These energetic portals or ports are integrated directly into our being and our layered bodies, giving us a direct connection to the entire universe. There are 7 chakras or energy centers in the physical body and 5 above it. Each of the 5 outer chakra centers are exponentially separated apart. The 12th one is located near the outer edge of the universe. Even activating the 8th chakra, the star chakra, which is just above the head, opens the doorway to incredible knowledge and supernatural abilities. Each of the first 7 chakras are located near a major body vessel organ and regulates a specific area of our being and life. As an energy worker, you very well know these chakra energy centers can become blocked by other energies, causing them not to function correctly. Make sure you are fully clear in all of the first 7 chakras, so they are spinning and are wide open. There are 12 primary strands of DNA in the physical body. The caveat here is, all but 2 of these DNA cables were disconnected purposely by the beings who created humanity. The good news is, these DNA strands are still located inside of our chromosomes and we have the ability to reactivate them and plug them back into the chakra portals, simply by raising our consciousness levels. A DNA strand works exactly like a nano-sized fiber optic cable, designed to transmit light information. Each of the 12 DNA strands corresponds vibrationally to its chakra counterpart, and if the DNA strand is active and fully plugged in and attached to an open and spinning chakra portal or port, universal light or information starts flowing through the DNA strand. So you see, 12 seems to be the magic number in this universe. Why? Because this free will universe was completely developed around the sacred number 12. This universe is specifically called a base 12 system in Pleiadian lingo. Let's see how this whole system of 12 is designed to work in regards to the Ascension process. So far we have light, which is all the information in the universe. 12 dimensions. 12 states of consciousness. 12 chakra centers, and 12 DNA strands. When light information bounces off of the great central sun in 12D, then bounces off of the central sun at the galactic core at 5D, then reaches Earth's sun, and is beamed to Earth. These particles of light enter through our chakra portals, if the chakra is open and fully spinning, and if the DNA strand has been reconnected to its corresponding chakra, then the part of the information that resonates with that dimension, that chakra and that DNA strand, becomes readable to the human body computer. Depending on how fast your consciousness is vibrating, you will be able to fully perceive a certain dimensional level as your reality. The more light data that can flow through your being, the higher the dimension you can perceive. What's more, this perceived reality will be, in fact, more realistic than what is perceived in the third dimension. For example, if you are resonating at the 5D level, then you have 5 strands of DNA plugged into the first 5 chakras, and 100% of the universal data that resonates at the 5D level would be read and interpreted by the layered body system. Even at this level, unbelievable levels of knowledge would be instantly available to you about complex subjects. Your experience would be intensely beautiful and blissful, and all of your 5 senses would pick up incredible levels of vivid detail. This is only level 5 out of 12 dimensional levels. Can you imagine what lies ahead? You should, because this is where you came from and it is where you are returning to. The vehicle used to interpret, navigate and experience the universal system of 12 is the light body, aka the Merkaba. Sure sounds like a spaceship to us. It's okay to think of the amazing layered body system as an organic quantum computer, because that's what it is. The amazing light ship that brought you to Earth has thousands of mind-boggling features that you will soon discover as you continue to expand your awareness. The most interesting fact about the light body is that it is totally regulated by your consciousness. Here is some Pleiadian food for thought. Have you noticed there are typically no buttons or dials on all advanced spacecraft, and that their systems are controlled 100% by consciousness? Have you also noticed these ships change in density from plasma to organics to solid material depending on what dimension they are resonating at? Your light body not only works exactly the same way as these advanced light ships, but your light body is indeed one of these advanced craft. When we say Merkaba, we mean a literal vehicle of light that can transport you across dimensions. Don't forget that in dimensions 5 through 12, time exists in a zero state, so you can easily travel through time in these dimensions as well in your light body. The light body emits a beautiful rainbow aura of light and color, so we simply call it the rainbow light body. The light body has several layers and components that interact to produce paradigm-shifting influences on the body/mind and life system, the etheric layer, the emotional layer and the mental layer. It has been called the etheric body, the outer body, the astral body, the vital body, even spirit and soul. What kind of body would you have if you didn't have a physical body, or what if you leave the physical body? Pleiadian answer: an etheric body or light body, composed of etheric matter, a type of matter finer and more pure that is composed of smaller particles than ordinary physical plane matter. What are some of the challenges of light body activation? See if any of this sounds familiar. As the new light body operating system comes online, its paradigm-shifting effect on the consciousness challenges our existing physiology, chemistry and emotional and mental homeostasis. It challenges our sense of who we are and what's important. It challenges our values, choices of activity, lifestyle, and goals. It can disrupt beliefs and cause us to question our fundamental definitions of health, happiness, truth, and love. It can alter our food attractions and dietary needs. The accelerated frequencies of the light body moving through the physical vibrational bodies can cause friction and difficulties in relationships, work interests, and time management. We know you have experienced most, if not all, of these things, but know it is all very natural and normal as one expands their consciousness and raises their vibration. When it is all said and done, you exist in the higher realms, and this is just what happens when you fire up your incredible light body. As we said, the light body is the grand ship that brought you to Earth, and though it crash-landed here eons ago, you have since repaired the damage, recharged the fuel cells, and are about to lift off again for the heavens in your spectacular Merkaba light body ship. Now let us speak about multidimensionality. A multidimensional being is able to be aware of and function in multiple dimensions proficiently, within the same time-space. You are able to interpret multiple streams of universal data simultaneously and experience, and be fully aware of more than one reality at once, even complex ones. As you continue to ascend in consciousness, you will gain more awareness of your multidimensionality, and you will begin to notice how you are operating on multiple levels. You will also become more and more aware that time and space have merged into a singular unit, and there is no longer any gaps or limitations between perceived time and space. One certainly needs to be resonating higher to fully understand and experience these more advanced states of being, but as you ascend you will see it all clearly. Here is our counsel derived from ancient Lemurian scrolls about how to further develop your light body. The ascension process is primarily and ultimately about activating the light body. As one raises their internal vibration and ascends higher up the dimensions, the activation of the light body is the result. Also, as one moves up into these lighter realms, they quickly realize they cannot bring low vibrational energy with them. We mentioned the protective barriers between dimensions earlier, and these work as vibrational filters. Each higher dimensional barrier allows less and less dense material in. Karma is the most dense energy in the universe, so this is where we need to do our inner work. You must fully understand the universal law of karma, and you must do the inner work required to transmute all karma. Now here is a Pleiadian master teaching. The best and the fastest way to transmute karma is to mitigate karma. In simple terms, do something proactive, positive and compassionate that is the opposite of the karma, then the karma will be mitigated and it shall stop. Negative emotions are the next most dense form of universal energy and a direct block to light body formation. One must do the inner work required to identify and release all old traumas from the layered body system before the light body can manifest. All toxic low vibrational energies that come into our layered bodies must be terminated as well. This includes being too close to any unhealed being who draws energy from our auric field. The energy we are speaking of is our life force, and it is not only required for our well-being but for light body formation. Substances that one ingests into the body are another primary form of energy that is critical for light body formation. What you ingest is everything. You can no longer play around with eating low vibrational foods. Besides the fact that ingesting toxic food energy causes strong body pain, it causes the entire system to malfunction, especially the supernatural part. The rule of thumb here is, ingest light. When you eat certain natural foods, you are indeed ingesting pure light and energy. It may seem hard to comprehend, but one tiny seed contains the universal blueprint of life and creation, and when you bite into a seed, the energy that bursts out is a form of nuclear energy that can literally power an entire city. Eat light, eat natural, and you shall be light. Eat light and you will turn into light. Eat only from Mother Gaia's table each day. Your cells are morphing into soft crystals now, and you must only feed them energetic light substance. It is written in the ancient Lemurian scrolls that when the first Lemurian oversouls came to Earth, they came in light bodies, and it took much grounding work and thousands of years to manifest themselves into a physical Earth body. This was achieved mostly by ingesting soft fruits and by doing sacred ritual to bring about a material body. Much of this work was done by the Lemurians near the areas of Hawaii and Mount Shasta in Northern California. We tell you that meditation is a requirement, every day. Breathe in slowly and deeply, because this is the prana of life. The breath of prana is pure light and the primary food of the light body. Exhale long and deep, and you shall align and repair all of your body systems, in just a few seconds. Slow deep breathwork was practiced on the very first day when the Lemurians came to Earth, and has been passed down via the Great White Brotherhood to adepts today. Oh dear one, you must be in nature every day. Nature will align you and cure all that ails you. Spend time with the angels of the air, the water, the sun and the clay of the earth each day, and your being shall be made whole. Do you see how the Master heals? Use crystals and ascension tools left behind by the ancients to channel incoming light into your being and to further develop your light body. A light body is a crystalline body, so keep crystals near your auric field as much as possible to refract high vibrational light energy directly into your being. Crystals instantly align the energy of the layered body to harmonic sacred geometry patterns that promote life and health. Dear one, we are in the beginning stages of the ascension of mankind up into the divine realms. There is much work to be done, and for now, as we say, keep the focus on you. Go back and listen to this discourse again and write down the concepts that we teach. If you will do the inner spiritual work required each day to develop your light body, you will be amazed at the divine experiences that start happening, and your life will transform in every way, right before your eyes. Gain much knowledge about the light body and practice healthy ascension rituals that will manifest your amazing rainbow light body. You can obtain this heightened level of being, if you want it enough and just commit to it. The light body is the most amazing, real starship in the universe, and when you see it and experience what it can do, you will be truly astounded. Let us fly our grand ships together again. Thank you for coming to Earth at this time and for all that you are doing. Keep manifesting your own heaven on Earth, and you will see this heaven spread across the entire world. Divine blessings and Godspeed. Michael and the Pleiadians.